It's tough. Like, I want to lose the weight, but it's hard. Like, the other day, I stepped on the scale, and it was close to 300 pounds. And when I say close, I mean 305, all right? Like, like 300's the goal now. And I was like, that's it, man. Today is the day that I make a change. So I went to the grocery store. I loaded the cart up with fruits and vegetables, everything healthy. And when I went to check out, my credit card got declined. I got home and checked my email. Capital One declined the charge because they suspected fraudulent activity. Like, I bought porn and gas in Idaho, no problems. I tried to buy strawberries next door, and they were like, we got a situation. I'm just not healthy. Like, the other day, I was out of breath after 5 flights of stairs. Yeah, I know some of you are like, dude, that's not that bad. I was going down. I am not proud of any of these jokes. The other day, a friend of mine was like, Mitch, you got to treat your body like a temple. I was like, I do, man. It's just more like a Buddhist temple. Right? Like, I like to make a lot of offerings and keep it happy. He told me, he was like, yo, man, I just got back from the gym. I bench pressed 250 pounds 4 times. It was awesome. I was like, dude, if you're trying to impress me, you better come with something a lot more than 250 pounds. Because I lift more than that every time I get off the couch. And I do that at least 4 times a day. I hate talking to that guy, though, because he's also stupid. This friend of mine, the other day, he goes, man, I wish dragons still existed. All right. I was like, first of all, dragons never existed. Second of all, no, you don't. Because I don't know what you think about when the subject of dragons comes up, but I think about bad things like fire-breathing, people-eating, princess stealing. None of that sounds good to me. He's like, nah, man, if dragons were around, it'd be awesome because we could, like, get suits of armor and swords and we could fight them. Or, if they're cool like Puff the Magic Dragon, we could smoke some pot and jump on their backs and fly around the city. It'd be awesome. Now, all of a sudden, I realize this guy is too stupid for me to win a regular argument with. So I got to break it down to his level. I'm like, yo, man, you know how angry you get when a bird poops on your car? He's like, yeah, that really makes me mad. I said, imagine what a dragon would do. Now, all of a sudden, he's like, oh, yeah, that would suck. I don't ever want dragons to come back. I'm like, again, they were never here to begin with. I used to be in the Marine Corps. I know, you're all like, I don't look like the Marine Corps. Yeah. I actually served in Iraq in the Marine Corps, and a lot of people will say that was, oh, you don't have to clap for that. I promise, I didn't do it for any of you. I was 18 and had a GED, not a lot of options at that point. But a lot of people will say going to Iraq was brave of me. You know, I don't know. I think it was my job. Some people will say like Caitlyn Jenner is brave, or maybe like a comedian does a set where they talk about being gay, and then they post it on the internet, and people say this is the bravest set that a comedian has ever done. I don't think that saying you're gay or in the LGBT community is brave because there's just no real opposition to it. Everybody likes it. Right? Like if someone in here said they were gay and then someone booed them, we would all get very mad at the person that booed them, right? Like we wouldn't do anything because we're a nation of cowards, but we would all go home and few of us would write a very strongly worded blog about why it made us upset, right? I just think for you to be brave, you need to have a lot of opposition to what you're saying. Like right now, I will say the bravest thing that a comedian has said on a stage within the last 5 years. I'm a Republican. Right? That's not popular with anybody. Even Republicans in the room are like, ugh, I hope he doesn't say anything to make us look bad. Right? Like saying you're a Republican now is a lot like coming out gay in the 80s. People were like, oh my God, have you always been a Republican? When did you know that you were a Republican? I don't think I can be friends with you if you continue to choose to be a Republican. Maybe you just haven't met enough Democrats to know that you're not a Republican. Why don't you like women? It's like, actually, there's some of the Republican things that I don't like. Like, I'm so glad that the gay marriage thing passed, because my sister is a lesbian, and she's also in the Army. Surprise! And she actually came back from Afghanistan earlier in the year, and having been to war, I knew that the first thing that she would want was a really good meal. So I went and I met her, and I said, hey, whatever you want, it's on me. Tonight is your night. And she said, let's go to Chick-fil-A. And I said, that doesn't make any sense to me. She was like, why not? It's delicious. I said, well, Chick-fil-A doesn't support gay marriage. How can you as a lesbian want to eat somewhere that doesn't support gay marriage? And she said, well, Grandma doesn't support gay marriage, but I'm going to want to eat with her any chance that I get. And I was like, yeah, but Grandma doesn't know that you're gay. And she said, neither does Chick-fil-A, so don't mess that up for me either.